Right. So the issue we're facing is that we understand that Fonterra is doing a commercial deal with one of the two major supermarket chains in the North Island, which is Foodstuffs, and the deal basically gives them somewhere between 95 and 97.5% of all the milk chiller space in a store, so that literally 97 out of 100 bottles will be Fonterra's, and the rest, which is like 2 or 3 bottles in 100, are for everyone else, ourselves included. And we just think that is patently unfair and doesn't reflect customer demand. So for us, it locks us out of at least half of the biggest market in the country, which is the North Island, and that has a very serious impact on our sales and our profitability. It's certainly the effect of what they are doing, and whether they've thought it through or not, I'm not sure. But it seems to me that on the one hand they are doing a very commercial deal, and it's a deal that we couldn't hope to compete against. But on the other hand, I think they are hurting their corporate reputation as being good corporate citizens, and that should be much more valuable, frankly, than the deal that they are trying to do.
But Fonterra said it is a fair competition. What do you think about this?
Well, I think it would be fair if indeed 97.5% of consumers wanted their products, but they don't. In fact, nothing like that. So the fairest deal actually is that the products are put in the milk chiller and are sold according to demand, and that would see us with a significant share of the premium market. So that's part of our concern. We think that Fonterra have deliberately copied our bottle, so that consumers such as the one you mentioned are confused when they're in store, and when they can't find our bottle because it's been removed, they reach for something that looks similar. So it's sort of doubly unfair, really, and I think it's all just a bit tricky. No, each supermarket can do as they wish, and so we can't influence that. But that said, Countdown supermarkets, which is the other half of the stores in the country, are hugely supportive of us, and so this is not all supermarkets we're talking about. This is specifically one chain, which is Foodstuffs. Absolutely. So, but on the other hand, then the Countdown supermarkets have a full range of our products and are highly supportive. I think we will keep encouraging customers to make their thoughts plain and to talk to Fonterra. And the thing that I think that Fonterra should respond to more than anything is shoppers asking Fonterra to allow them to have choice and not to impose an artificial amount of product on the shelf. We would always look to our options there, but it's not our desired route. We think that the best approach really is to play this out in the court of public opinion, if you like, and have New Zealand ask Fonterra to play fair. That's the best thing for us. In terms of the label, that's a little more specific, and we are looking at our legal opportunity in that regard, because we just think that the labels are so obviously a copy of ours that should be stopped, and that is a somewhat more straightforward legal exercise than the other one, which is, by the time that got played out through the courts, I think it would be it would be a year or two away, which is way too long for us to wait. Well, I think what we would like to do is we would like Fonterra just to fix this themselves. So we'd like them to realise that actually the labels do look too similar and that it's sort of unfair to consumers to confuse them, and that they change the label to make it clear that this product is different to ours. And we would also like them to realise that that putting a deal in place that stops customer choice is not good for them in terms of their corporate reputation, and that they stop that as well. So those are the two things we'd like to have happen. Well, we've just come back from Shanghai and looking at distribution into the Shanghai market to begin with. So we're really keen on doing that. We've just got to get ourselves through this battle right here before we can then look offshore. But we are really hopeful that we will be in China in short order. Those are all the options that are sort of on the table for us at the moment. We're not sure. I think chances are we will do it through commercial channels, and we're just looking at possible distributors and so on, at the moment. But we have been slightly put on hold as we deal with this immediate issue of Fonterra trying to stifle competition. We have 2 new flavours coming up early in the new year. So, and I'm sworn to secrecy, and I shouldn't have told you, but we have, and we've got 2 great flavours that I think
so can you give us a little bit specific information about this new flavour?
Well, Ange Weeks there is the person in charge, so she would not be happy. But yes, we're both of them are going to involve a variation of our famous chocolate milk. So there will be some variations on that, which will be outstanding, we think. But as I say, we just need to get through this Fonterra battle first, and if Fonterra agree to play fairly as good corporate citizens, then we will get through it, and then we'll have a lineup of new products coming up. Yes, I would, and if I could say, any support we receive, we really appreciate. And if you want to write to Fonterra and express a point of view, I'm sure that will have very real impact with Fonterra, and they will take it very seriously. So anything you could do would be appreciated.